So I have been thrilled with the results of having Virtual Sally so far. Beyond just half the patients, I would say, they love it, and it's better than even a live person because it's fun, it's modern, it's the new way, and they like touching the buttons or whatever. Talking to someone through a screen, it's just really novel, but it's also the future, so there's no getting away from it. This is the future regardless of if they like it now or not. This is what everybody is going to be doing before long, and so the 50% love it. I'd say 40% are kind of neutral on it, and then 10% would definitely prefer someone in person here in the clinic at the front desk. And but as long as the physical therapist and the rest of the team are shining a positive light and helping the patient to see it in a positive way, then I've found that there's really not any significant blowback at all to not having a live person here in the clinic. We do have a live person, and it's an actual person who's paid to be here, but it's through the screen. And so it's not like there's nobody there to help them. But yeah, when the EMR integration is complete and patients can check themselves in, that's going to be a game changer from a business perspective. And think about how hard it is to find good people, either the hiring process, everything that goes along with that, then the training process and everything that goes along with that. And then if you finally get somebody good enough and they're trained well, you still have to keep them. And I've been 20 plus years, I've never had anybody stay more than 3 years at the front desk. It's just a high turnover position in physical therapy from what I've seen and heard. And so this eliminates that problem altogether. And so because you can also now, what we've done and what many of others have done is outsource to the Philippines the people that you do have on the other end of these screens. And they are a lot less expensive. So you're saving money in every area. You're saving money on the hiring, the training. You don't worry about retention anymore. You're saving money on a lot of money on the labor cost, benefits, payroll taxes. It's really a night and day change. And as you know, in physical therapy, the profit margins continue to shrink because of everything that's happening in our industry and in society with inflation and whatnot. And so this is one of the few ways we can really combat that. We can grow, that helps us to combat it, and we can cut a few costs, but we can't cut physical therapists, you can't cut other costs that are fixed like rent, but you can cut this cost. And so on top of the novelty of it and the fact that it's the future, just the savings alone, the efficiency alone, it makes it a no-brainer. So when I first found out about this technology for physical therapy, I was actually through another company. It turns out that company was a knockoff of Virtual Sally. And the way I found out from Virtual Sally was from my EMR that I was going to be starting with. And they told me that they're going to be integrating with Virtual Sally so that people can self-check-in. And that for me was a game changer. That is what I wanted. I wanted patients to be able to check in on the screen themselves. That to me means not only do you not have to have a person live here in the building at the front desk, but you could also have nobody for many of the patients that they could literally check themselves in on the screen. And that is just a no-brainer as a business decision. So, and the fact that it was going to be integrated with Prompt, my new EMR, it was no-brainer. Then when I met Virtual Sally, the people behind it, the owners and the others behind it, they were so great to work with and get to know, and I just loved their customer service and how it was to work with them. Instantly we hit it off and we had a good relationship almost from day one, basically. So I loved everything about it, and it was everything I was looking for, and so I've loved working with Virtual Sally.